Fort St. John.
Good morning. It's Dub and Katarina, and we are joined today by Logan from Evangel Downtown for an event coming up. How are you?
How am I?
Yes.
I'm amazing. It's a good day. Yeah.
I
a little
love
smoky,
to hear
but it's good.
A little smoky, but you know what? We're not going to let that get in the way.
For sure.
So tell us, if someone has never heard about One King, I know you were here. We've spoken about this before.
Yeah.
But if someone's never heard about this event, what is it?
Yeah. So we're doing One King June 21st. It's a Saturday. And it's just an event really to bring Jesus into the heart of the city. When a huge value of mine is that Jesus isn't just some sort of religious icon that makes you do things. He's life and life to the full. And so our events are that. They're life and life to the full. You know, we give out tons of free food and prizes and gifts and we have like live music there and dance shows and all kinds of stuff. It's really just to bless the community and bring life in our community. Yeah.
So it kind of, sorry to Katarina, it kind of sounds like a festival then in a sense.
Yeah, you could call it that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not just necessarily people on stage, giving sermons or whatnot, though that I'm sure there's a little bit of that, but this, as you said, singing, dancing, kind of, as I said, a festival atmosphere.
Yeah, we tried to take the things that we do in church and kind of boringify it, maybe. I'm the next gen pastor, so maybe that's why I can do that kind of stuff, make it fun.
If maybe someone isn't a part of your church or maybe they're not even sure about their faith, are they still welcome?
Oh yeah, totally. Anyone's welcome. You can believe whatever you want about anything, and we want you there. And it's got to be the most inclusive event ever. We just want you to be blessed and have the opportunity to meet the man that loves you, and that's Jesus.
Amazing. Is there an age group that this is geared towards, or really everyone?
It's everyone, yeah.
Okay.
Most people know that One King is primarily geared towards young people, but our summer event here in the park, which we do annually, is just for everyone. Yeah, it's an all ages event, so would love for everyone to come down.
Amazing.
You mentioned kind of live music. Is there any kind of specific people you want to shout out who are going to?
Yeah. We have Locusts and Honey. Some people know who they are.
Yes.
They're going to be performing. And then our dance team out of our movement called The Groove, they just put on a show at the Cultural Center. This just last Friday, and it was all free for whoever. They packed it all out. It was really awesome. They're actually a super high-end dance team. And so they're going to be putting on a performance as well. It'll be really amazing.
Amazing. So you mentioned food, you mentioned some dance and some performance. What else can people expect at One King?
Well, there's also bouncy castles if you got little kids. So we got something there for the little kids as well.
What if you're a big kid? Yeah, I was going to say, what if you're a big kid that wants to go on a bouncy
we'll clear it
castle?
up for you and Dub to go on and have a bounce.
Yeah, we don't want to bounce into little children, unfortunately.
We'll clear it for you.
Thank
We'll clear it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thank you, Logan. Thank you.
For sure.
He saw my face. He was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, she wants to go on. I honestly just like it's going to be an atmosphere of like a lot of joy and freedom and peace and I think you're just going to love just the community aspect of it. So even if you don't want to bounce or whatever, just get the free food and hang out. And you're probably going to be, I'm just going to say it, most of us are probably not going to be doing much with our Saturday afternoon if you're like me on a normal day. So come on down. It's going to be amazing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you mentioned afternoon. Can you kind of tell us what time frame you could drop by?
I should say more afternoon evening.
Yeah.
Starts at 5, probably go to like 7:30, 8. Something like that. We don't really have an end time. If it's amazing and people are just loving it, we'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Obviously, once it gets dark, we'll close it all down. But yeah.
Yeah. And as we said, sort of festival atmosphere, so you don't have to register or anything.
No, everything's free. You just show up and just come and consume all of it.
Yeah.
Now, if someone wants to connect with you or maybe know a little bit more about Evangel, how can they do that?
That's great. Yeah, probably some of the best ways to stay up to date with what we're announcing and doing would be just on Instagram, Evangel Downtown, all one word, lowercase. Or you can go to our website, it'd be evangelfsj.com, and then go to our events calendar. You can do that. That's probably the best way. You can always message us too on Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, we'll answer you.
Perfect. So Evangel Downtown's One King happening next Saturday, not this one coming up, but next on June 21st at Centennial Park. Logan, before we wrap up here, is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think I'm good. I think it's great. I hope you guys have an amazing day. It's so good to see you guys.
Thank you so much
Thanks
for coming
stopping
in.
by, Logan.
For sure.
Make it a